F W
I.
F T.
We are
Swift.
Hello, my name is Faiz Mushdib Adnan as the team manager and head design engineer.
My name is Muhammad Shamin bin Shaidan and I am the resources manager of the team.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Zarif bin Ahmad Zaril and I am the manufacturing engineer of the Swift F1 team.
Hi, I'm Safwan Zarif and I'm the graphic designer.
A pleasant day, my name is Muhammad Zulkifli Bernardin and I am the team designer.
My name is Ahmad Nasim Usman and I am the manufacturing engineer.
So, Faiz, why Swift?
Swift. Okay, based on the Oxford Dictionary, swift means moving without delay or quick. Together, moving with a capable at a very high speed without any difficulties. That's Swift.
Strive to perfection. What is that?
Such perfection means that we have to be perfect in all aspects. That's why we set a high standard so that we can meet our expectation. That's why we choose strive to perfection as our motto. So what represents the logo?
Oh, the Swift logo. Alright. So, if you're someone observant, the Swift logo actually is an image of an A. The first stripe represents the first A, which is attitude. The second stripe represents the second A, which is aggressiveness. And lastly, the third A represents appearances.
Basically, our team had applied the shape and the design of the shape of a shark, which is the mako shark, and also the hammerhead shark. Why do we choose these two designs? I mean, these two animals as our concept. Firstly, let's look at the grade of the drag of coefficient. We try to apply the hammerhead shark in front of our in the design of our front wing. Why do we choose it? Because firstly, when we apply this design, it can low the rate of the drag of coefficient. Then move on to the mako shark. Why do we choose mako shark as our car concept? So basically, a mako shark is a shark which is a light shark and has a mass which is low mass. So what we are trying to apply here is that in our car, we try to get the mass of the car as low as possible because we want to make the drag of because in order to have a fast car, in order to have a good car, in order to have a good design, one thing must be considered is the weight of the car. The lighter the car gets, so the faster the car will be.
As the team manager and the head design engineer, I play my role to undergo some research about the car design. In order to produce the fastest car, a few principles must be followed. Firstly, the drag coefficient. Basically, the lower the drag, the faster and the better the car gets. As you all know, we use the shark's body shape as the car concept, which has a streamlined shape that produces a lower drag coefficient that improves the airflow. Next, the moment of inertia. Lower mass will need less time in order to accelerate, or in other words, to boost up their car. Thus, we will try to make our car as light as possible. Thirdly, the Bernoulli's principle. According to the Bernoulli's principle, our team used an inverted front wing in order to produce a basic amount of downforce but with only a little drag. Last but not least is the diffuser. Although we just play only a minor part, but yet it influenced the car speed. We needed the diffuser as it directs the airflow from the side pod away from the tire. This results in more acceleration and less turbulence to the car. At the start of the year, each of our team members submit their design. After brainstorming and modification of the car, we choose the best of the best, and let me present you the Swift Alpha.
Being the Swift's main manufacturing engineer requires one to use his thinking cap. Well, for this year's car, we put in a few creative solutions to very hefty problems. Well, first things first, the tires. Instead of using Teflon or nylon, what we did this year is that we combined both. We used nylon tires combined with a Teflon layer. Now, the second innovative approach is in the bearings itself. This year, we used ceramic bearings. Well, it is quite expensive, but for the sake of the car, well, you have to make some sacrifices. Thirdly is something that you call the axles. The axles are made up of carbon. And last but never least, we chose balsa wood as the car's main material because of its lightweight together with its decisiveness and its durability. That's all. Thank you.
In the beginning, I had to test the car design in the Phoenix software in order to find out the rates of car drags, of coefficients, and the car speeds. Move on to the second stage. We test it on the wind tunnel. In this section, we test our car's aerofoil, and once again, we test our car rates, drags of coefficients. In this section, we test it based on the real car model.
As a graphic designer, what I've done for my team is designing. I'm the one who designed our team logo and our color scheme. Besides, I'm responsible for the 20-page folio. Being a graphic designer, the main challenge for me is the uses of technology and softwares. At first, it was hard to learn and design at the same time, but in the end, I've succeeded to master all the softwares such as Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and many more.
About the sponsorship, firstly we sent formal letters to the executives of companies that are financially stable. Then we presented to them what is F1 in schools all about and our progress in this competition. We also showed to them our sponsorship proposal, which have a lot of information about our team and the F1 in schools and what we need from them to sponsor us. At the end, we have seen sponsorship from Telecom Nasional Berhad and GITS Berhad, about for 2,000 ringgit each, and much more to come.